Hey, so I'm checking out this double-sided heavy-duty tape, and this is good for taping things, not like to the wall, but like using it as a anchor instead of putting a nail in your wall. It is quite sticky, so be careful with this. It does come basically wrapped in plastic, and I would highly suggest keeping that and putting it back in after you pull off what you need, cut off what you need rather, just because it's going to collect a lot of dust on the edges here, because like I said, it is quite sticky. So the way you're going to do this is you're just going to cut off how much you need, and you probably don't need much depending on what you're hanging. A small bit's probably enough, and it is quite, like I said, quite sticky, so be careful. And I've already kind of made a mess of this a little bit because, like I said, it's quite sticky. So after you pull that off, I'm just going to show the process here. One side's already sticky, but then the other side does have basically a spot there that you can peel off depending on your application process. So I'm going to show, just for temporary purposes, putting something on the wall. And ideally, I would have probably not taken this part off first because you kind of need that on as you're applying it to your first surface. So I'm just going to put this here on the back of this picture, press down for a few seconds just to make sure it's good and attached, and then you go ahead and take off the sticker part here and apply that to the wall. And like I said, I'm just going to put this up temporarily just to show the process, but then you can just put it where you want it on the wall, push it on there, push it on there for a few seconds. It should be good. Like I said, that way it's going to save you, maybe I didn't get enough, maybe two, one on each corner probably would have been a little bit better. But yeah, it's going to save you nail holes on your wall, and that way if you ever take it down also, it will just peel off. So just peels off, no nail holes, no residue from that short time. Of course, I can't claim, since I haven't used it for that long, how much residue, if at all. But it does claim that it won't have residue even after you leave it on there for a while. So yeah, that's my experience with it. I've used this kind of thing before, and it is pretty strong. So hope that helps you know if it's something that you would like to buy.